Guys, welcome back to the Late Late Show. It's take two. We've upped our production. We are very excited about tonight. We have a very special show for you tonight. The crowd's here. The crowd's excited. And we have some surprise guests tonight. They don't even know they're guests. And we're going to do a little live painting. That's what this is always about. And we're going to have a good time. Riley Roberts in the house. Riley, thank you for being here. I think there might be a facelift later. All right. And so let's start with a little painting, and then we're going to call our guests. Here we go. All right. As always, Riley's looking for your comments. So if you're out there, go ahead and send those comments out, and you can be part of the show too. We're looking forward to hearing from you guys. There we go. Wait for it. All right. Here's the photo in the background. We're going to call for a little help tonight because we're going to work in color. It's not my normal forte. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. And my disclosure, as always, is this is not how you're supposed to paint. But we're going to show you how we have fun and approach. And hopefully you guys might learn something. Now we have something special tonight. We have another camera for you. So we're going to show you a little more in detail how to create these scenes. Riley, how are you doing tonight, brother?
I'm good.
Good. Good. Thanks for being here, man. He's our cameraman extravaganza. Oh, yeah. The crowd loves Riley. So if you guys are out there, write some comments in. We'll try to answer your questions. There's a lot of really good painters out there doing this, and I love it. That's what this time's all about. Having some fun. Enjoying the gifts and the blessings of the moment and the day. We're going to get into it. Riley, let's reach out to our first guest here. Let's call. I want some help from an artist buddy of mine. He doesn't know that we're calling him, so I don't know what's gonna happen here, but we're gonna see if he's out there. We're gonna invite him to the show. Now, when I paint kind of in a color spectrum. What I mean is, like, we're gonna start with our yellows and go down the color spectrum. And that creates a lot more natural look as far as what we're creating. Oh, we are calling Stephen Courtley right now. He doesn't know this is going on. So I'm excited to see what Steve's up to.
Hello.
Steve Courtley, how are you?
Good. How are you, my friend?
Good, brother. Welcome to the Late Late Show with Phillip Anthony. You're our first guest of the night, sir. Welcome in, brother. I know you're out in California, so I hope it's not too late out there.
No, just getting started.
Love it. So, I don't know. You're the early riser. I'm the late night painter. That's why we got the show going on at this hour.
Yeah.
But I'm working in.
What are you working on?
He's sugarcoating it. He needs your help painting in color.
I'm working in color tonight, so I'm pretending like I know what I'm doing.
That's gonna cost you.
I'll have my people call your people. We'll work the details out here. But any tips?
I stopped painting color. I'm now painting black and white toilet paper rolls.
Wow! I saw this. Guys. Actually, hold on real quick. We got to show you who we're calling right now. This is our guest. This is Stephen Courtley. That's the artist right here. This is one of his pieces of artwork. He's one of our modern day impressionists, and we love his work. He's an amazing artist, good buddy of mine. We got a show coming up in May that he's going to be out here. And it's just, we are on the total opposite sides of the spectrum. Black and white detail, impressionistic color, and that's why I love him. I'm always amazed at everything that he's doing. So thanks for joining us tonight, Steve.
Oh, I appreciate it. Those are kind words, and yeah, it's like I want to paint like you, and you want to paint like me, probably.
That's serious.
He's just trying to butter you up for your secrets.
Oh.
So we got Riley Roberts here tonight. He's our
What's up,
Guillermo.
What's up, Steve?
Nice.
So yeah, if you tune in to Facebook, you can, on the Phillip Anthony page, you can actually see what I'm attempting to do here, pretending like I know what I'm doing.
I did jump in on that for a quick little look. We were just getting ready to sit down for dinner, so I need to go back and check it out.
Awesome. Yeah, we actually have a live audience in the studio tonight. Can we give it up for Steve Courtley again?
Nice.
There they are. Yeah.
They
I
really
know.
like you.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah,
on, guys,
it's-
louder.
It's
They're 6 feet apart from each other. We're all good.
that's right. Steve, what are you working on right now? What's going on in your world?
Oh, thanks for asking. Well, you know, it is interesting. It's an interesting feeling right now, being asked to not leave the studio for non-essentials, and that's kind of normally what I do every day.
We are kind of isolated. This really isn't any different, right?
Yeah, but I don't like being told what to do, so that's the other part of it.
Yeah.
But the great thing is, you know, the art world is an amazing thing because people, I mean, we just had a gentleman collect a piece and viewing it, you know, through FaceTime, and you know, it's that's only a part of it. The love of the artwork is only part of it. The other part of it is that you know, they love the artist, and you know, your collectors, Phillip, love you, and they love the extension, which is your artwork, and the inspiration that it gives to them. So it's, you know, when someone gets a piece of artwork in this kind of situation, it's even more mind blowing. But
Oh yeah.
what I'm working on is kind of fun, and I've been thinking about it for a long time. I haven't even shown any pictures of it really, but it's this. I joined forces with this with these wood. They're actually machined, and other parts are going to have really thick oil painting on. They're really heavy, but they're beautiful. They're absolutely gorgeous.
I love it. We got time to have fun and experiment right now. That's the best part. And I think the biggest thing I'm trying to do, and I see you doing also, and I love it, is just bring some joy out to everyone out there right now through what we do, you know?
Yeah.
So, Kathy Thomas said she loves your paintings. Don't know if she's talking about Phil or Steve, but we're going to go with both.
I want to say Steve. That's who she's talking about.
Nice, Kathy.
Thank you, Kathy.
Uh-oh. I thought we had a
What
fade.
happened?
That was just the door opening from the wind.
Well, thanks for chiming in, Kathy. Be safe out there.
What else? How's the fam? How's everybody doing?
Family's great. You know, we got 6 of us here, so it's very busy. But we played cards tonight, and we're talking about how the kids are going to homeschool probably next week and figure that whole thing out. But everyone's healthy, and we can thank God for that. And it's good. It's really good. I love this quiet and reset. You know, this opportunity for a reset that we have in our family.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm right there with you. That's why we have the late show, because we got family time before we get to this, and you know, I think that's what I've seen in my reflection is just slow down for a while and value those things. So I love it. It's awesome.
That's great. That's great. Riley, how you doing?
Good. Not sick, so that's the good news. I'm super excited for May, because I know that's going to be another fun show.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait.
Guys, we gotta do something. We gotta do something really fun and unique. When Steve was out here last time, we actually did a collaboration, and that's been something that I've been wanting to do on a personal level for forever. Is work with these other artists, combine our styles together, and create something unique that's never been done before. So we'll post that later on Facebook, so you can show you what we did last time. And I know we got a few surprises in the future that we've already been talking about. And Steve, you actually did something as far as a charity that you actually did and posted out there. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so this is, you know, having this extra time to think about things and realizing that, oh, geez, I can't get toilet paper quite that easy. So I decided, well, let me try painting some. And so it was great. I got a great shot of some beautiful toilet paper and painted a portrait, you know, a nice alla prima work of this, and called it, quote, "It's the little things I miss," unquote.
Where can people find that if they want to see that piece right now?
Well, it's on my Facebook page, and it's Courtly Fine Art, Quartly Fine Art, and it's titled "It's the Little Things I Miss," and you can subtitle it like, you know, "The End is Near," or whatever you want to say.
No.
We don't need that. We were actually talking about toilet paper, not the painting.
There's only one end that really refers to, and that's
right.
That's the hiney. That's
you want to put on that.
Yeah, the rear end.
Right.
Right. Like, I'm sick of this or whatever. So, anyways, we are making limited editions of it. I'm keeping the original, but we are reproducing it into 75 pieces in the edition, and then a portion of the proceeds are going to go to the Red Cross. We've already hit $2,100. We've sold a nice body of initial prints, and so yes, we're excited to get out there, get one for yourself. They're $4.95, gallery wrapped, and shipped anywhere in the nation.
very cool, and I love that. Love that, you know, you're using your gifts and talents to help others. That's the message that we're always sharing on this. That's my message. You share that same message, and that's why you are our first official guest on the show. He didn't know we were calling him tonight. I love this.
No, it's great, and I love it. I love it. I look forward to being available for additional conversations if you have them. And you can go to the Facebook and communicate with us there as well.
So Faith's gonna be upset if we don't mention this. She said at the end of her role. That's her chiming in on our end conversation.
At the end.
That is good.
Know your role.
Yep. We're on a roll.
Brother, you're welcome to stay with us, or if you got your family time, we totally understand. I love that you picked up and that you're here. That's why we love him. It's whatever you like to do, my brother.
Now, where are you at? Are you in the gallery?
We are in the Phillip Anthony studio. I'm painting live right now. If you tune in, you want to see what's going on and give me some help here, I'll always take it. But this is what it's all about. It's the...
I would mess you up.
Oh my gosh, no. This is what this show is all about, is artists coming together and sharing their ideas and approaches, and there's no right or wrong to all this.
Well, I think what was fun is when we meshed both of our styles the last time I was in town, and we've got that other collaboration that we haven't really even shown anyone.
Right, no, that's what we're gonna... You are a great segue, sir. We're gonna post that next day or two, and show everybody what we're talking about.
Sounds good. Well, I love working with you guys, and it's great to be around beautiful people and amazing friends. And obviously we're missing that fellowship right now, but soon enough, around the corner.
Sounds good, my brother. Thank you for being here tonight. Everybody, if they could put together a round of applause for Steve Corley tonight. Yeah.
They love you.
Steve Corley, everybody. That's the man.
God bless.
All right.
See you, Steve.
Take care, Steve. That was great. Stephen Courtley, he's all the way out in California joining us tonight, and we're happy that he did that. That's what this is all about. So
we've got some fan love.
Oh yeah.
On the phone.
What's going on?
So quick shout out to April Valrum. She said hi.
Hello.
Melody Mathena. She said, Phil, hey.
All capitals?
All caps.
All caps. Mel, hello.
Barbara Gomez says hi.
Barbara, what's going on?
And then this guy's name is fitting. His name's Joe Flattery.
Joe.
And he says, amazing work, Phil. So he's trying to flatter you.
Joe is just here. We missed pass. We had a bunch of craziness going on. So Joe, glad you're tuning in, brother. Cool.
We'll open the line up. If any of you guys have questions you want to ask Phil, shoot.
Got a little sky shaping up here. It's starting to come together. We're not going to try to do a full painting, but I'm just going to kind of play around with this. I don't know if you can see the image on the background back here. As always, I'm usually working from multiple photographs, so that exposure is for the sky. And then I have this one right here. You can see the exposure gets blown out in the sky, but the foreground is very close to how it was in the moment. So I'm going to block that out. I think I'm going to take the house out. I want it to be my own beach. And so, yeah, that's what we're going to do tonight. That's what we're working on. We'll see how far we get. So let's block in some of those sand dunes. Now we got the sky going on. Any other comments out there, Mr. Riley?
No, just a few people tuning in and some love for your paintings.
What are we working with right here?
I'll ask you one that I'm curious about, Phil.
Sure.
Is it easier for you painting in color or black and white?
Oh, really depends on my mood. That's a great question. I was in the mood. I love the black and whites. That's the true thing to me. That's the thing that I kind of let go, let loose, and developed. And those will always be something I do. But again, if you did the same thing over and over every day, I think that takes the fun out of it. It's when we challenge ourselves that we come to life. And so I love taking on something new, and I've really enjoyed that with color in the last few years. And I had no idea what I was painting tonight, so I flipped around a few different new images, and this is something I took with the fam. And so wanted to jump in and do that.
So Patrick Saya says hi. Patrick, I'm sorry if I butchered your last name.
What's up, Patrick?
Lynn Willis is back. Says he wants you to show him some color.
Lynn, hello, welcome back. Thank you for your help with the AV technical test earlier today. I appreciate your comments earlier. That was good.
So I'm supposed to tell you hi from your elevator stalkers at the Ritz-Carlton.
The elevator stalkers from the Ritz-Carlton. Oh, okay. Wow. So I was doing, that's from the show I was doing with Park West, and I was on the elevator, and they came in, they were very excited about a show that was going on, and I asked them if they had ever met any of the artists, and they said no, and I introduced myself. And so, very cool. Good to hear from you guys.
So we've got one, Jennifer Caruthers.
Okay.
Says she loves your painting, especially the black and whites. She told her husband he has until her 10th anniversary to buy her one.
Uh-oh.
And that's in 2022. So, clock's ticking, it sounds like.
Which anniversary is that, Jen?
That'll be the 10th anniversary.
Oh, 10th anniversary. All right. Very cool.
Alrighty.
No matter what he gets, it's 10 years. You guys have done something right. Good job there.
So, Robert Hustler says he has one of each, a black and white, and your very first colored original.
Oh, wow.
And he is curious to where did you take the photo for this masterpiece?
What I'm working on right now, so this is a St. Augustine scene. Man, I don't remember what street we were on, but we were out on around St. Augustine Beach. And this is just one of those random moments that I just encourage that, we all need to do. Every day, moments like this are there. It's, do we slow down? Do we get out there? Do we appreciate that? You'll hear me say it again and again. That's where I connect with my faith, and I encourage everyone to get out there and do the same. And it's in those moments that I always hear the truth or whatever I need to hear in that moment. We get caught up in our day-to-day rat race. We get kind of stuck in our head, stuck in our mind, and we're around the ones that we love, but we're not really present. And so when I get out into these moments, drag the fam out there with me, it comes back to mind of what's important, and that is friends and family, and that is loved ones, and that puts everything back into perspective for me. So that's what I want my work to be for people, and I love when it celebrates an anniversary or celebrates something special that's way more than what I ever imagined when I first started, and that's what inspires me to keep painting. So thank you guys for collecting for those reasons and sharing the feedback and stories, because sincerely, that's what motivates me to keep painting.
Lynn said he has lots of photos from his trip to Canada for you to comb over.
Where's about? we don't have the yet, do we?
Yeah, no,
we need that. We need that. Riley's on it.
For chiming in, though.
Oh, all right. There you go. Yeah, the crowd likes it. The crowd
likes the question.
That's good. Let's pop that sun. So if I'm going to go to the sun, I got to show you guys the one issue with painting is your sources tend to take a little hit there. So you can always tell when I've been painting. All our electronics get some customization, personalization there. So I'm going to switch over to the scene where the sky, oh, hey Steve, where the sky's back, because we've got that kind of basically laid in. I always want to get that true value of light, and so I'm going to pop the white of the sun.
Phil, do you have a joke?
Do I? No, but we'll take some.
No, give me a joke.
I wouldn't make it if I did jokes. That's why. Oh, thank you, Riley. All right.
Lynn said he was in the North Yukon, by the way.
North Yukon. Oh, we did something very special on his piece that we're not going to share, or we're going to end up doing that to a lot of pieces of artwork. But we did a very special embellishment to his piece. I wasn't joking about that. We really did. It's pretty good. But yeah. All right. Let's call one of our next guests.
White Horse Yukon. Liz Wu sending love to you and Faith.
Liz Wu. We're gonna go with the Mark Dow. Now I'm gonna guarantee that he's probably gonna answer the phone. Hello. Pretty close. Mark Dow, welcome to the Late Late Show. You're our second guest. Welcome to the Late Late Show. You're the second guest on the Late Late Show, brother. How are you, man?
Cool, man.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you very much.
This is a good buddy of mine and longtime supporter of the art career. Known me since for over 20 years. And just we wanted to have some special friends on the show tonight. Wanted to give you a call. What's up, man?
Same old, same old. We just got done watching Contagion.
Okay. Very cool.
Yeah. But other than that, I love your work, man. I love your show last night.
Thank you. We're stepping it up a notch. We have the crowd in the house tonight, and we got our camera set up. So we're
Give it up one more time for Mark.
Mark Dow. Mark Dow. There we go. Always a hit with the crowd. We've been randomly calling people tonight to be our guests on our show. You're number 2.
Oh, great. Thanks. Appreciate that.
Hi, Mark.
Hey, Faith, how you doing? I'm coming up there soon.
Oh, yay. I was actually in the living room, and then I heard your voice from the
Right
I
on.
was like, he can't not be on there, and I cannot say hello.
Yeah, as soon as you guys send me your coronavirus test report.
And this is why we invited Mark Dow to the show. There we go.
Yeah, it looks like you guys are doing great up there. We miss you here in Orlando, though.
Oh, yeah, I miss you guys too, brother. Riley's very excited about our new sound effect that we found here.
Just glitching on me.
What else is new? What's going on out there?
Man, we just been stuck in the house working from home.
Yeah.
It's like a ghost town here.
Yeah.
But then again, it's a ghost town everywhere, so it's no big deal. So maybe I should take up painting. What do you think?
That's what this is all about. There you go.
Yeah, so we're doing a contest just for you. Tune into the live stream and send us a picture of what you've tried to create as what Phil's painting. So try to paint with Phil.
Oh, I got so many failed pictures. And I mean, I'm not dumb, but Phil's very polite, and he's like, "Oh, it's good," but you can tell. What the heck you created?
He usually just makes sure I'm not using his paint.
Yeah.
We all got to start somewhere. I mean, I remember when I told everybody, hey, I'm going to be an artist.
Yeah.
Everyone went, good luck, man.
Yeah, I think I was there in the early days.
You were.
Yeah.
You were. You were there from before it started.
Yeah. Well, glad to be in the journey with you, bud.
Thank you for being our second guest tonight, man.
Hey, thank you for having me. I really appreciate that. Keep up the good work.
All right. You are willing to come back to the show, though, right?
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay.
All right, we'll call you in 5 minutes.
That's Riley. Everyone, big round of applause for Mark Dow. Thank you, Mark.
Thanks, Mark.
All right. Back to a little painting. Here we go.
So, got another little comment from you're from your Ritz-Carlton elevator stalker.
Yes.
So her mom got the Yellow Daisies original from the Ritz-Carlton at the Park West
Painting
show.
Miss Daisies.
Oh, that one had an awesome name. Yes.
Painting Miss
Yeah.
Daisies.
And one of the women working there, she was talking or working, I guess, at our gallery or maybe the Park West gallery, was
Yeah.
talking to her
Yeah.
and said, you know, they were talking and she saw, she said, I have the original of that, and the consultant that was working with her, she said her eyes popped out of the socket.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she stopped by the gallery in St. Augustine, and yeah, that's awesome. No. What's cool about that piece, again, this is stuff that we're going to post on Phillip Anthony Facebook and all. That was the first floral that I did, and that was me painting it photorealistic. And so I love that. That was a brand new challenge, and it was something that when it came to life, that was a whole new accomplishment. The florals became something totally different. They started off trying to create photorealism, but then I started realizing that they symbolized a lot more. They symbolized a lot of philosophy. They symbolized a lot of relationships. And we'll break down some of those stories as we go and all that. But yeah, not trying to plug, but check out PhilipAnthonyStudios.com. You go to florals, you can see a whole bunch of those. You can see Painting Miss Daisies. And you'll see that the realism started there, but everything after that was something that was me going in a whole new direction, loosening up. And to me, when an artist lets go of realism, that's when style starts to come into play. You start to make choices of what to highlight, what to exaggerate, and what to let go of. But then my father, with amazing little comments, pointed out to me that my realism is my style. So I guess I'd be interested to hear your feedback as far as what you think. And do you like the realism, or do you like the newer styles that are impressionistic mixed with contemporary, mixed with like a modern kind of feel and all that? So love to hear what you guys think. Let's see what you got. Now, jumping back to this, what we have here, I was actually letting the background dry as I laid that in, and so now I'm going to go in and start to block in the dunes. So this is going to be pretty cool, pretty fun, because we're going to see a big difference as we block these guys in here. And again, if you're looking for an art lesson and the right way to do it, I don't know about that. This ain't the right way to go. Let's see here.
I saw you got paint on the iPad already.
I did get paint on the iPad already. That's true. It's officially been broken in. As always, the thing I'm saying to myself again and again, one of the voices in my head, is stay loose. Stay loose. That's why I got this big brush right here. I think a lot of people, a lot of artists will grab that tiny brush and they start pulling every little strand right now, and that will take a long time to create. That's why I love calling Stephen Courtley tonight. Like, man, that guy gets in there and you know, I was talking to him, and his advice to me was, the way that you do this is you let go, you stop thinking, and you know, that's when it's pretty neat. Again, we're starting to see it, starting to see the brush take off. The only way I can kind of relate that or think about it is, you look at someone, a musician, there comes a point in time when they're playing where they just stop thinking. And the brush kind of takes over. Autofocus. Thank you, Riley. So there's so much to block in here. And this is where... Seriously, there's a lot to block in here. So, again, angles are coming into play. Man, I like what's going on in this area right here. That's when you get a lot of paint. You just let loose. We're going to bring those fine details later.
Oh, here comes our train.
So the question is how much detail do you need? How much, impressionistic versus realism?
Mr. Houlihan says you have another masterpiece on your hands right now.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yes, Lynn, we're next to the railroad tracks.
It's hard to find good studio space.
But which railroad tracks?
Artist friends out there, you got any questions, reach on out. I think one of the greatest things is to share all the things that we've learned, And that's how we grow. There's nothing wrong with creating something similar to something that someone's inspired you by, something that moves you. That's how I first started creating. But again, your best work is always going to be when you create your own new style, your own way, because the best person or best artist you're going to be, the best musician, best whatever it is you like to do, is when you're true to yourself and you add that unique flair that only you can give it. So you learn technique from people, but then you make it your own. Ooh, I see the darkness now.
Oh, wow. So your elevator stalker's back? She said,
I missed you too. Hello.
Painting Miss Daisy will always be her mom's favorite, but she's excited to see your abstracts.
Oh.
She loves the blues you've been doing lately, too.
Very cool. Very cool.
Round of applause for the artist stalker.
Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Riley, you got to control that crowd. You really got them ramped up tonight.
I know. They're just excited. It's like watching a modern day Bob Ross. Should we call our third guest?
I think we're going to hold on him. How long have we been going so far? Where are we at?
39 minutes.
39 minutes. I don't know, you guys. Yeah, we got... Let's see if there's any more questions. See what we got blocked in so far. I don't know if you guys can see the image back here, what we're trying to replicate. So the very fine detail, the sea oats, that's going to come last. So we're going to put those in. We're going to jump back to the background in just a minute. I'm going to actually bring some shadows of those slopes. Now I see it. Let's find the right brush and see what we can do next.
Oh, these were the photos you took by the pier, huh?
Something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
So jumping back to my blues. Got a little...
Just for you, Miss Elevator Stalker.
Let's see.
Her name's Rachel, by the way, but Elevator Stalker is so much better.
I think we had a really good talk over at the Ritz-Carlton, and that's what I love, guys. You know, the artwork allows to have some conversations that go beyond, hi, how are you, I'm great. And that's what I've enjoyed the most about my career is people opening up with things that are going on in their life.
So Rachel did find a silver lining in this whole thing going on right now.
Okay.
She said she's working on her artist style and has been lately, and now she has plenty of time to do that.
All right, we're gonna need some posts on the Phillip Anthony page. We gotta see what's going on there.
Oh,
No, George.
this is a great question.
Uh-oh.
I know exactly what
Uh-oh.
he's referring to. He said, "How many wasabi peas can you eat at one time?"
Is that George Hillian?
Yes. Okay.
Oh, hi, brother.
I watched these guys shove as many as they could into their mouth without crying.
There was a good wasabi pea challenge one night, and man, I wish we
I have a video of it somewhere.
we do. We got a lot that we're gonna have to post to the Facebook this week.
So Rachel says she doesn't like Rachel. She likes Elevator Stalker better. So that's your new name.
Okay, well there you go. That's what Riley Roberts does.
If anybody else wants a nickname, feel free to chime in, give us a funny story, and
Actually, we're creating a piece tonight. The hardest part about creating a piece isn't the creation of the piece, but the name of the piece.
ooh.
So
Get your thinking caps
put
on,
that
everybody.
down there. Let's start to hear some names for this guy right here. Was Elevator Stalker from Jacksonville?
Elevator Stalker was from Orlando. Elevator Stalker, you from Jacksonville or Orlando?
Don't feel obligated, you know.
We're not going to come visit you at this time.
Ooh, what if we name it Life's a Beach?
Life's a beach.
That's a good one.
I love that. What do you guys think? I think you're gonna discover how punny we are around here, and
Oh, that was bad.
yep. I didn't say it was good, but that's right. That's right.
Oh, yay. Elevator Stalker has a page called R. Clores Art. Now's the time to push out content because everyone's on their phones.
There you go.
That's what she said. Elevator Stalker, what would you name the piece you're looking at right now?
I don't know if you guys can hear the brush on the canvas. I remember that when I very first started, I got asked to paint live during a church service and loved it. Yeah, I thought, hey, you know what? I'd only been painting a few years, so as slow as I am now, imagine, I was even slower. So I thought, yeah, you know what? We could zoom into a little piece, and I could probably, if I go really fast, maybe I can do that in an hour. And normally that took like 6 or 7 hours to do a tiny piece at that time. And so I told my pastor, I was like, yeah, I'd be happy to do that. Let's go do that. And he's like, great, here you go. Hands me a 36 by 48 canvas. So I talked to the big guy, said, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I know we can figure this out. And I went up there, and all of a sudden, it's showtime, I'm going. And you could hear, and while the worship songs are going, all that, he walks over, he's like, can you be a little quieter on stage? I'm like, no, I can't. And so it just brought back that memory.
So Karen Week says, it's time to be sleeping. What you guys doing? So I said it's the new late night show.
Welcome to the Late Night Show. You're up. We're all up.
Dylan Powell said he's heard that story before.
Dylan, welcome, brother. Welcome, welcome. Dylan's a good buddy to help me get all this going. He was one of my first production managers. And an awesome artist himself. We're hoping to see some more work out of him. So this is how you don't paint. Painting the background in between the foreground. But this
That's what
is
works for you.
it's how style is born. There's no right or wrong.
In case you guys haven't heard the story before, Phil never went to school for art. So he kind of picked all this up on his own.
This is not the fastest approach, but if you love what you're doing and you put the time into it, you can make something beautiful. I just want to give you guys the basic approach. I mean, the more realism you want, the more time you put into it. But you can kind of see what we're doing, how we're blocking in, how we're translating.
Ooh.
If you have any artist questions, always reach out. Let us know.
Lynn has an artist question.
Uh-oh.
You have an international viewer, Alex Kwan from Guatemala.
Oh, there goes our
GoPro. Yes, Riley. And the question is?
He just wanted you to know you have an international viewer.
Very cool.
Is it dead?
Yeah,
We got a GoPro battery over on the other side.
okay, where is it?
Technical difficulties, we'll be back.
Y'all are still streaming this thing.
This one's about that too.
Where is it?
On the desk.
Well, actually, I think that's a good segue to, that's it. That's it for the night. Our batteries are letting us know. So, thank you guys for dialing in to take 2 of the Late Night Show. I think we're going to try to be doing this as often as we can, and we're going to be trying to build this up a little more. We are really glad that we had an audience tonight. Thank you for the crowd coming out at this late hour. Thank you guys for joining us, and we will be seeing you soon. Everyone have a great night. Have a blessed night. We'll see you later. Goodbye.